Many people have heard of the organization Falun Gong, and frankly, a cult organization. Their mission is to uphold its founder Li Hongzhi, who started the pseudo-religion in China in the early 1990s. Now, the followers of the cult that believe that Li is a god promise to destroy the Communist Party of China due to its alleged alliance with Satan and demons and other such superstitious nonsense. Now, they also display a complete and utter rejection of opposition to homosexuality and feminism. They absolutely reject that. Homosexuality is evil, feminism is evil, and they reject modern medicine, which means they also reject science. The US government has been an ally of this cult for years, and it's even suspected to have been funding it the entire time. Well, it turns out that the organization has been defrauding the US government and the US taxpayer. The United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Jonathan Malone, has unsealed an indictment against Wei Dongguan, aka Bill Guan, the chief financial officer of the Epoch Times. The CFO is alleged to have participated in a scheme to launder at least $67 million of illegally obtained funds to benefit himself and the media company. Now, Guan was arrested on June 2nd. So where did this money come from? U.S. Attorney Damian Williams alleges that Bill Guan, the chief financial officer of a global newspaper and media company, which would be the Epoch Times, conspired to launder tens of millions of dollars in fraudulently obtained unemployment insurance benefits and other crime proceeds. Now, when the bank confronted Guan about this money appearing, Guan allegedly lied repeatedly and falsely claimed that the funds came from legitimate donors to the media company. They defrauded the U.S. Department of Labor's unemployment insurance program, one of the few things left that workers need that the government actually funds. This involved the Diplomatic Security Service, meaning that this was completely international. The DSS was cooperating with the U.S. and international law enforcement agencies on complex transnational cases in order to bring these crooks down. Now, Guan, 61, of Syracuse, New Jersey, is charged with one count of conspiring to commit money laundering, which carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison, and 2 counts of bank fraud, each of which carries a maximum sentence of 30 years in prison. Guan, of course, has entered a plea of not guilty. Now, according to the New York Times, it was a sprawling transnational scheme over 4 years to buy prepaid debit cards on the internet at a discount using cryptocurrency and then depositing the card's money into both personal and company accounts. The debit cards were loaded with illegally obtained funds, prosecutors said, some of which were fraudulently obtained unemployment insurance benefits. Now, in a statement, the Epoch Times says that they have a guiding principle that elevates integrity and its dealings above everything else, but added that it intends to fully cooperate with any investigation dealing with the allegations against Mr. Guan. The company said that it has suspended Mr. Guan while the matter was pending. Now, here's a little background on how they do business. In violation of transparency requirements, the company had its advertising privileges revoked on Facebook in 2019. However, it managed to find space on other platforms. The company claimed to be the 4th largest newspaper in the world, in the United States, based on subscription numbers. But this can't actually be verified because the Epoch Times does not partake in industry audits. Now, the Justice Department says that the scheme began in 2020. During that time, the company's total revenue increased from $71 million to just $15 million the year before. According to a federal tax filing, a 373% increase. The following year, revenue jumped again by more than 70% to $121 million. Those tax fines were signed by Mr. Guan in his capacity as the organization's top financial executive. Not bad for a free so-called newspaper, huh? I'd like to add that many suspect that they launder money through the Shen Yun traveling dance troupe as well, and perhaps that should be investigated as well. It should probably be added that they're a big supporter of Donald Trump. Now, the publication promotes insane conspiracy theories, hyper-religious fanaticisms, and call to overthrow the Chinese Communist Party. The fact that such a publication can even exist in a modern society is frankly unacceptable. I think it's important to note that a Canada Post, just to give you some Canadian context, a Canada Post employee was suspended in 2021 after refusing to deliver the conspiracy theory nonsense as a part of the free delivery to Canada, to Canadians. Canada Post said they suspended Ramiro Sepulveda, allegedly refusing to deliver the newspaper of far-right leaning views. In actuality, it was about the hate speech and conspiracy theory nonsense. Global News, who reported on it, also forgot to mention the fact that it's a certified cult and that they are banned in China for advocating overthrowing the government, which is illegal in every country, including Canada. It's not very surprising that we would find this out about the Epoch Times, considering the horribly dishonest, perverse information that they put out into their media nonsense, all frankly as part of a scheme, not a very good one, but a very profitable one, to attempt to overthrow the government of China. You know, that thing, you attempt to overthrow the government in any country, you're going to go to jail. So they're not persecuted for no reason and just a spiritual group, as Western media often tries to portray them. It's not surprising that this happened at all. They're a completely disreputable organization. They are borderline psychotic and frankly all around just really bad people. So I'm not really surprised by this at all. It's a bad organization and it should feel bad.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.